It is coming. It is coming.
Stealing Woody!
What? He can't take Woody. It's illegal. Somebody do something. Run!
Get him, Buzz!
Level 1, Andy's House. Hello, Rosa here to you, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. This is kind of an interesting one, because I've already done a Let's Play of this game. That was 10 years ago, and it sucked. So we're doing it again. Can I please target it? Why is it not letting me target the... Go target the other guy! My goodness! It's never been that bad. Well, that's a great sign for the rest of this Let's Play. So yeah, this is a game that I Let's Played before. This is a game from my childhood. It's one of my favorite platformers of all time, and I'm really looking forward to playing through this one again. So, this will be 100% playthrough. We'll be getting absolutely everything. So that's going to be a fun time. This was one of the first games I ever played when I was a kid, alongside Link's Awakening and the original Tomb Raider. This was one of the... I think Link's Awakening was the first one that I beat, but this was the first one that I 100%ed on my own. So this is going to be a really fun time. I have a lot of nostalgia for this one, and in general I'm just really looking forward to playing through this one again. You can jump onto zip lines to slide down them. Press jump to let go of the lines. You can do another zip line and go down here. You can target the laser by using your visor view. Press the L1 button to activate the view, and press the R1 button to swap between visible targets. Then press fire to use your laser. Use it to shoot the... Use it to shoot the catches holding up the side of the crib. I cannot read, apparently. And a laser? How come you don't have a laser, Woody? It's a laser. It's a little light bulb that blinks. What's with them? Laser envy. I'm going to be quoting the movies a lot through this Let's Play. I'm going to warn you that right now. So we go over this way. We got some Zergobites in the area, and they're not exactly the most friendly people in the world. But who is one of the most friendly people in the world? It's Rex. You can move the boxes on the shelf in the basement to get to the token on the shelf. It is easier with the Cosmic Shield. Mr. Potato Head will let you use it if you find a zero for him.
Listen to this.
The Tin Robot boss is in the attic above us. You can reach the attic by climbing the plant and then the rope. Ham is sitting on the sofa in the living room. Bo Peep has lost her sheep, but she is on the table in the kitchen. RC Car is waiting to race you around the garage. He is in the hole in the door downstairs. The Pizza Plant tokens that Rex is talking about, those are going to be the primary collectible throughout this adventure. Think of them as something along the lines of the Power Stars from the 3D Mario games. There's going to be 5 of them in every level. We'll be getting every single one of them. There's a boss fight, there's a challenge, there's hidden characters, there's 50 coins, and some other 5th thing that I can't remember. I played this game like 50 plus times, and I can't remember everything off the top of my head. Well, actually, I can. It's just that in the moment, on the spot, I don't remember anything. I don't even remember my name. Who are you people? How'd you get here? Get away! But anyway, we're going over this way. Down there is going to be the boss fight, but that's not what we're worried about at the moment. We'll be going over here, and... Ah, there's a cute little sheep. Let's cook it and eat it. Apparently they have names, because like in Toy Story 4, Bo Peep called them by their names, and like, that was an interesting little tidbit. Ha 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 ha, defeat the Tin Robot to get a token.
Oh no, he's scary. I want my mommy.
The Tin Robot is going to be the first boss fight of the game. Like I said, there's going to be one for every level in the game, and most of them are pretty fun. There's a few of them that are kind of lame. This one is not one of them. Kind of. So the basic idea that you want to do is you want to learn how to talk correctly. You want to run around like a little sissy baby, because eventually the Tin Robot's battery is going to run out, and that'll be your chance to counterattack. The attack that I'm using right now, that is the yellow laser. There are 3 variants of the laser. The red one's going to be the basic one if you mash the button. The yellow one is what happens when you charge it for a bit. This one will do a lot more damage than the red one, and we missed our opportunity right there. What is with me in aiming today? I've never had this much trouble when I'm aiming in this game, and I had a failed recording where everything was going a lot more smoother than one, just my commentary was terrible. But yeah, the yellow laser is a lot more damaging than the red one, so that's what you want to keep in mind, but it does take a moment to charge. There's also a third attack as well, the spin attack. Spin attacks can be pretty useful for deflecting projectiles and things like that, and there are some enemies later in the game that can only be defeated by the spin attack. So we don't have to worry about those ones right now, though, so you don't have to worry about that. You, over here. Now before we go and continue onwards, I'd like to go over here and continue this way. Now normally I go down here and race with RC first. We'll be doing things a little bit different this time around though, so we'll be going over this way and missing our jump completely. This is a great sign for this Let's Play. This is going to be the most flawless playthrough anybody has ever done for Toy Story 2. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm a professional. I am the greatest gamer in the world, and no one can question otherwise. There's certainly not 10 years worth of experience suggesting otherwise. No, 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 no. That was all a lie. I don't know where I'm going with this. We go down here and there's a shovel, which we can use to get on top of this trash can. But now we'll be talking to RC. Hi, Buzz. I shouldn't be able to talk, but here I am. I'm challenging you to a race. We'll race 3 laps around the car. If you beat me, I'll give you a pizza plant token. Get ready to race in 3, 2, 1, You gotta remember the ... Dots are an integral part of society that everybody should respect. It's... what would we be without them? You can't forget the ... dots. But more important than the ... dots are the commas. You gotta remember the commas as well. Punctuation in general is just very important and a very underappreciated part of the world. So the basic strategy for this race is to be faster than RC. That's basically the rule of thumb that you want to go with. That's pretty fun. But there's a couple tricks you can do. You can stay on the inside to lower the time that it takes for you to walk everywhere. You can bump into RC to make them crash. And that's pretty cool. And this race is not that bad. So eventually we'll be able to cross the finish line. Yay! But there's a cooler way we can do this. And now you know which version I'm playing this game on. Now, I was debating over which version of this game to play, but we'll get into that in a moment. But first, let's talk to RC again. Because there's actually a speedrunning trick you can do with this that is very cool. You can jump on top of the shovel, go on the garbage can thingy, and if you do it right, you can do it on the car. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit because there's actually a better way you can do that. You can do that, and then... Yep! Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? My goodness, that was so cool. I usually have a hard time with that trick, and we had a little bit of trouble right there, but... And he's still going. Oh my goodness, he's still going.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
This makes me really happy. Oh my god, I never thought that his animation would continue. Like, is this gonna the last lap he's on? This is fucking on for a moment. He's like spinning around like a little tantrum. This is really funny. He looks really incredible for a PlayStation game, by the way. Like, RC, like, just, wow, the character model in this game looks really great. I mean, most of the characters in this game look pretty decent for what the PlayStation could do. But I think RC is honestly one of the more impressive looking models on a 3D game around this time. And that right there, that is the green laser. Green lasers are basically I say permanent very loosely, because like there is a limited amount of green lasers you can fire. Like as you can see right here, the thing's going down ever so slightly. It has a lot of ammunition though, so you shouldn't worry about running out too much. But you definitely want to use it sparingly if you want to use it against a boss fight. But yeah, it's not too useful against the one in this level because it only takes damage when the battery is low and things like that, so that's something you want to keep in mind. But yeah, the green laser is basically a permanent yellow laser for a short time. That's probably not the best way to describe that, but it's going to be the elevator pitch we'll be going for this episode. Elevator pitch is a programming term, or a business term, or a term. It got termed, and now it's fired. You can foot stomp where you see the stomp icon by pressing the jump button and then spinning while in the air, and this will activate the switches and catapults, and will also act as an attack. Fancy. So, we go like that, and whee! You. Oh no, I wanted to get that coin and now we'll never be able to get it. Oh, how will we ever go on? We don't actually need that coin, I just want to demonstrate that there is a thing right there, and that's so you can do that if you want to do it. We got an ear right there, so that's pretty interesting indeed. It was quite eerie that it was there. That was a brilliant joke, if I do say so myself. Brian Regan, eating your heart out. We have another sheep right there. Are these sheep like three-headed sheep or something? Because that's just weird. That is unusual. I mean, I won't judge, but that is unusual. So I will judge because I am a horrible, horrible person. Now, this area over here, the force field, will allow us to walk across the green tar. But there's another way you can do this. If you jump on top of the box, and then use the R2 button to turn Buzz on the spot. That's actually a very useful move in the game that I kind of wish more 3D platformers did. But they don't do that because those games are not Toy Story 2, which means they suck. We can go like that and continue over this way and grab the sheep. It was feeling very sheepish. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I'm annoying myself. I'm gonna stop. Do you ever just annoy yourself? Because that happens sometimes. James is gonna probably quote me on that one later. Anyway, we go over here, and this is a speedrunning trick that doesn't help much. Okay, I thought we'd be able to go a little bit further than that. Well, let's return this stupid ear because we're probably gonna need the force field a little bit later. And we're coming back here just a little bit because there's something else I'd like to do first. Now, I'd like to save the Pizza Planet token in this room for the last one. It's a very dumb reason why. We can grab it right now, but I'm going to save it for a little bit later. Now, one thing I'd like to say real quick is that you may have already noticed this already, but the audio quality for this video for my commentary might not be as good as some other videos. I do apologize for that, but here's the thing. This is like the first video that I'm recording in this new apartment and things like that, which I gotta say, trying to move, this is like the most stressful move that I've ever had in my life. But that's a topic for another day. So yeah, everything is still a work in progress, setting up my recording setup and things like that. Like as it is, I'm sitting on like a cheap $20 camping chair, not like on a regular chair or anything like that. I'm holding my microphone up with a box for lightsabers and things like that. So it's not quite as fancy as I would like, but it's a work in progress, so hopefully in due time we'll be able to see the changes and have the most amazing audio quality in the world. But I will say, one upside to this setup compared to the past year of doing videos and things like that is having an actual chair. Because here's the thing, before I was recording on my bed, and it was fine and all, it was a comfortable bed, but also, sitting on that thing for recording along with recording sessions was not fun. So, yeah, I'm happy to have like a proper chair now because chairs are comfy. Well done, Buzz. Here is your Pizza Planet token. Alright. And now we'll be going back over this way to continue on our merry way through our path of glory. Now, one thing I like doing is like spinning like this as we go down. Because the way it bounces like a ballerina is just really fun. So we go that way. We've already demonstrated how we can use the shield to go across the slime and things like that. But now we're going to be continuing on this way. Across here. We almost were going to make that, but then we did. It's kind of interesting that the first game we're recording on a PlayStation 4 is like a re-release of a PS1 game, because like you'd think with a new console, recording on a new console, things like that, we'd first of all not cover something that we already did on the channel before, but also cover like a PS4 game or something like that. But here's the thing, I love Toy Story 2. This is a game that I've been wanting to do properly for quite a while now, and it's pretty exciting that we're actually doing this now. I was thinking about using like an actual PlayStation 1 or Nintendo 64 to record this game on, but okay, this right here, this reminds me. This freaked me out so much when I was a kid. Like, I was in first person mode just looking around this area, and this jerk all of a sudden just flies up right here, and I remember that being the first jump scare in the game that like legit scared me. I didn't want to play this game again for a week, and yeah, that was a fun time. But yeah, the reason why I'm recording this on the PlayStation 4 is because, first of all, the restore points will make it a little bit easier to set up multiple save files and things like that. But also because I think the audio would work, the footage would be a little bit better, because my capture card, recording with consoles, for whatever reason, it like automatically fills the screen rather than going by a 4:3 ratio, and it doesn't look very good. And this is the reason why I wanted to save this one for last.
To infinity and beyond.
He smacks his head on the ceiling. I love that so much. So yeah, whenever we have the opportunity to have Buzz smack his head on the ceiling, we're going to smack his head on the ceiling. Also, this song is catchy and I'm talking over it because I'm a jerk. No, we got 3 coins too many. And 2 too few. Eyebrow wiggle. Probably shouldn't have said that in Toy Story video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. In the next episode, we'll be going towards Andy's neighborhood. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and next time, little gator to you. Oh yeah.